Draymond Green must be stopped. I don't know what possessed him to go on his podcast and start hating on the Knicks, but that's exactly what he did. Not only that, he called the Knicks' playoff success a fluke. We're going to break down exactly what he said and so much more today. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now and make sure you have notifications turned on so you don't miss a second of the new content. And now, let's get started. Draymond trashes the Knicks' playoff success. Draymond Green is not even in the postseason. They never made it to the postseason. They were eliminated in the play-in. Why is he on his podcast hating on teams in the playoffs? You want to call games in the playoffs? You want to analyze the games? You want to talk about what worked and what didn't work? By all means, go ahead and do that. But keep the hate to yourself. When you start hating and criticizing the Knicks, you look like a hater. And that's exactly what you are. Every single New York Knicks fan that hears your podcast or hears what you have to say is now going to label you as a hater. Why? Because you said the following about the Knicks. Roll it.
In the Eastern Conference, you can get to the conference finals a la the Atlanta Hawks with like playing very mid teams. And so that's kind of what y'all are doing right now. And I think what this is setting up for y'all up for is what happened to the Atlanta Hawks 3 years ago when they made the conference finals and they never got back. Another team to give you some perspective on this. Nope, but 1 second. Another team that did this to give you some perspective on this was the Portland Trailblazers years ago when they had Al-Farouq Aminu, Allen Crabbe, all those guys. They had all those guys, and they went to the conference finals, and we swept them pretty much without Steph Curry. They ran off and paid all of those guys because they thought they had a team that had a chance, and it was a fluke. And so that's what the Knicks are setting y'all up for right now, and it'll be probably another 15 years of misery that we all will sit around and laugh at Knicks fans with their delusion about.
Right, here we go. Knicks for clicks.
That's just
you don't believe
just what it.
You
that's
know
just
what's
what happens.
Hater alert. Someone sounds salty. Someone sounds mad. Someone sounds upset that they're not in the postseason like the Knicks are. That's you, Draymond. Why are you even making these comments right now? The Knicks are in the semifinals again for the second year in a row. So your whole 15 years of misery already doesn't make sense. Last year, we were in this exact same spot. Only difference is now this year, we're looking even better and we're missing players. We're not even fully healthy. We still have a chance to go all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. You guys are not even sniffing the Western Conference Finals. You're not even relevant right now. So the fact that you're talking about the postseason is because you're choosing to on vacation. It's wild to me. Somebody on his couch that has to watch the postseason from his home, not in an arena, not playing any high-level basketball, is criticizing a team that is doing everything in their power, missing so many key guys, still going out there, fighting, trying to win games. That's what you're going to say on your podcast? That's what you're going to use your platform for? To hate on a Knicks team that's doing everything they can do to try to make a competitive series against Indiana? That's what you're going to say? Good job. That makes you feel tough? Does that help you sleep better at night because you're not in the postseason? Let's break this down a little bit. For the entire regular season, for the postseason, what have the Knicks done? Go through each and every adversity that they had to go through, but also overcome it, defy it, and thrive because of it. The regular season, we were missing so many key players. We still got the second seed. Everybody counted us out against Philadelphia. What happened? We beat Philly. And then we're in Indiana right now, still handling business and doing our thing. We're going to win this series, and then we're going to go on to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what the Knicks are doing right now. All you can do is look at this team and just think to yourself, how are they doing this with so many players out? And the players that they have are injured and hobbled, but they're still finding a way. That has been the Knicks' identity all season long. Finding a way to win, no matter what is thrown in our way, no matter what obstacles we have to face. We always face them, we overcome them, and we do whatever it takes to win. The Knicks have always been that way this season, and they're going to remain that way. That's what we are. That's how we're built. Tom Thibodeau has that ingrained into this Knicks team, and you see it. That's why next man up mentality is real. Deuce McBride sometimes, iHeart sometimes, Josh Hart sometimes. We don't even know. Precious Achiuwa could come in and get a key block. He could be a hero at times. That's what I'm saying. Next man up mentality, the reason we have that is because every single player who's on that court understands their role and how to play it so perfectly. But let's go back to another phrase that Draymond Green had to say in his podcast about the Knicks. According to Draymond, he compared the Knicks' fluke run, according to him, to the Hawks and the Blazers. It'll probably be another 15 years of misery, and we'll all sit around and laugh at the Knicks fans with their delusion. Talk about delusion. The Knicks have a fluke run? Do you not remember what we were doing last year with Jalen Brunson? Have you not seen the superstar that Jalen Brunson has turned into before your very eyes this season? Have you not been paying attention? Did you not see this Knicks team in January with OG, Randall, and Jalen Brunson all healthy? Give that team, who, by the way, did not have Bojan at the time, give that team an entire offseason to get together, understand their chemistry, understand what works and what doesn't work, and then give them a full regular season run. You don't think that team could potentially win 60 games? When healthy, you don't think that team could dominate each and every team they face on a nightly basis? If you don't think that, you have not been paying attention and you do not know how good this team can be when fully healthy. I know, most of the New York Knicks fans know, everybody who was watching this team in January knows, we are dangerous. We are dangerous already with the roster that we have, and we're missing players. You add the pieces that we're missing right now due to injury to this roster, fully healthy, with a full regular season of chemistry built together, you're not beating us. You don't want to see us. You don't know how dangerous this Knicks team can be. It would be running through the league dangerous. That's how good they would be. And everybody knows it. Draymond Green, even if he has to suck it up and control his feelings, he knows a fully healthy Knicks team not only destroys the Eastern Conference, but they're one of the best teams in the NBA. Better than his Warriors team, whether he wants to admit it or not. And the Warriors right now, in my opinion, are in shambles. Who's coming back for you guys next season? Draymond, you coming back? Or are you going to be traded? Is Klay coming back? We all know Steph is coming back. But who else? You want to know why you're mad right now? It's because you're seeing the Knicks and their dynasty emerge, and you're watching the franchise, the dynasty that was the Golden State Warriors, fall and crumble all the way to the ground. It must be an incredible sight to see, especially as an active NBA player who was part of a dynasty and is now hating on the sidelines as another dynasty emerges. The Knicks with Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, and OG Anunoby is absolutely dangerous. And we have the picks and the players to make us even more dangerous in the offseason. And you know that, Draymond, don't you? You can see it, right? And you can't help but hate on it because you know you don't have it. You want it. You want to have it. You want to have this type of success. You want to be back in the postseason. You want your team to be relevant again. You want Steph Curry to do magic in the playoffs again. But you know what? It's not going to happen this year. And that got you very angry. So angry that you hit record on your podcast. You called up one of your Knicks fans that you knew, and you threw all the hate in your heart at this man. You threw all the hate in your heart at this team. Do you feel better? Is it better now? Did you wake up feeling better? I don't think so, because when I woke up today, I saw the Knicks still in the postseason. When you woke up today, you're still on vacation, still wondering, should I golf before I do this pod, or should I make a sandwich before I go do this pod? Should I go to the store, maybe get some snacks, get ready for the game tonight because I'm not going to be playing before I do this pod? What should I do? It's clear. Draymond has a lot of important decisions to make, but the Knicks, they also have very key important decisions to make as well, but their decisions have to deal with the current NBA playoffs, not to do with Cancun, being on vacation, or being a hater. Enjoy your podcast, Draymond. Enjoy the hate. Enjoy each and everything that makes you happy on your vacation. The Knicks, we're just going to go ahead and continue to handle business, close out this series, and head on to the Eastern Conference Finals. And you're going to be on your couch enjoying the game with all of your snacks, watching us do it. Let me know how that feels, by the way. Do a podcast about that. I would love to hear it. But what about you guys? What do you think about Draymond Green and his hateful comments about the Knicks and what he's calling their fluke playoff run? Let me know in the comments below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans. Peace.